Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Like I'm being
All
serious.
right. So Wolf, let's get serious here.
Oh man.
So just to go over what we said, you said right that in some point in your life you downloaded Lolly, right?
Yes, yes, I have confirmed that.
And explaining your tweets was a little bit embarrassing, but you mind if I go over them again?
Uh, sure.
Right, here, let me get them up.
The actual tweets from me and not the fake ones.
Yeah, yeah. I won't use the ones after July, since you say they aren't you, but you know.
They
Okay.
are actually me. And
Yeah. All right. So here, let me read some. Hmm. Okay. My dad knows a hitman just for your information, so don't do anything stupid. Is that like a threat or something?
I don't actually know if that was meant to be a thread or what. I don't actually remember ever posting that.
Um, let me find a few more. Okay. Um, the cheese pizza thing just confirms that it was your account during this time, right?
Yeah, at the time it was me.
Yeah,
No, I did not.
yeah. So before May 17th until like May 30th, it was yours, right?
Yeah, for the record, I never actually meant that as a cheese pizza joke. I was just stating the fact that someone did
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because your friend explained it. Yeah, you sent that they sent that to your house, right?
And I think that was
Um,
Ashley that did it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's just go over some of the other tweets. I am not a furry. I may like furry art and get horny to it, but I am not a part of it.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's just a complete lie.
What do you mean? You posted that yourself?
Yeah, by the way, for the record, now looking back, yeah, that was just me fucking coping at that point. Yeah, I was a furry.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just a simple fact. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe I thought that back then, but at the same, also, yeah, that is me. Also, I probably thought that at the time, but looking back, yeah, I am a furry.
Yeah. Let me just send this tweet because I don't really want
Yeah,
to
I
say
already
this out
seen it.
loud.
I already seen it.
Real fast. Here. I sent that.
I'm gonna chug comes.
Yeah.
I
That's
think I
you know
meant that.
that's not exactly bad, but
I think I
that's
meant that as a joke. Actually, I think I
yeah,
said
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I jokingly said,
Here's one of the more concerning tweets to me. I think I'm gonna show up to a person's home and change their way by force so they stop abusing people like me.
"Can you send that because I can confirm if
Yeah,
that was me or not?" Because
yeah.
I
This was
don't.
on April 17th, by the way.
For the record, I do not put all caps. I don't really put all caps. I should say. I think I'm going to show when. I think that's I okay. I actually do think that tweet isn't actually what I exactly said because I'm gonna be honest. I that is not how I type at all. Because here's the thing: I actually post on Twitter using my like Google dictation software, so it would not autocorrect it like that. And to vote confirm, I will actually do it. So if you want me to demonstrate, I will do that. Okay, just to prove my point right now. Where is it? Okay.
Wolf, are you still
This is
here?
hello. I am a furry.
I turned
Yeah,
off.
obviously that is the new. That is the new. Yeah, I did not mean to say it like that. Excuse me, but it was. Uh, hold on, it's just picking up everything now. But no, I did not. That's not actually what it would say. It would be like, "Hello, I'm a furry." Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but you said quote unquote is Annie okay on your Twitter, and I heard you and somebody else, your friend, discussing that. Somebody named Annie, I believe.
Also, by the way, I should mention that Twitter account, Andrew Smith, the real one, period, the real one. That was actually created, and you can check on the date itself, April 14th, I think. Am I right, Isabella?
What?
Sorry to bring you into this because fucking Nick just muted himself.
I
That's my
wasn't
bad.
listening.
Okay, basically, a lot of these tweets, and if you can check,
Yeah.
a lot of these tweets either aren't mine or just reinterpreted tweets that I've sent. That Twitter
Mhm.
account is long gone. That Twitter account has been like deleted. The entire account.
Yeah, I'm back, and let me scroll up.
By the way,
Yeah. Also, could you explain some of this other stuff? Like, the on your YouTube that poll. Am I a pedo? Yes or big yes.
That's not actually me. I
Uh,
never actually did that.
2 months ago.
And
Yeah.
for the
All right.
record, my ex actually has access to the account, so can you actually show me the thing because
Yeah,
I
but some of
don't
this
know.
other concerning stuff, I dated a 16-year-old when I was 18, and cheesecake. I don't know much about that situation, but the Luna situation where you were having some, well, from your own words, romantic conversations with a 15-year-old.
For the record, Cheesecake is actually the 16-year-old, and Luna
Yeah,
is.
I know. I don't
Just
know much
just
about that.
so you can understand which is which. I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm just simply saying who's who. Also, Nick, I'm still recording, so
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
because I will kind of use some of this as evidence myself. So if you don't mind.
Yeah. Here, let me just go over some of the stuff in the Google Doc. You said because supposedly I had a sexual attraction to a 15-year-old, which is completely false. Point the whole thing out. It was an uncomfortable situation where I unknowingly flirted with a 15-year-old.
That is kind of true actually because here's the thing: only my ex is really claiming this that I had a sexual attraction to a 15-year-old, which
No, but you admitted that yourself.
I haven't admitted.
In the second part.
I haven't admitted. I have admitted that's false. That's what I'm saying. I've admitted the
Yeah.
sexual attraction to the 15-year-old is false because my ex, by the way, I should mention, my ex
And
is.
you've said these allegations have been going on for 8 months now, and you have called Peach a few times to defend you.
Yes.
Yeah. So these allegations have been here for a while.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But may I explain the whole 15-year-old
Yeah. You could explain real quick while I look through something.
I actually, and I have confirmed this multiple times, I was in an uncomfortable situation.
I found the Reddit post now.
Okay, I'm still gonna finish.
You can keep on talking while I look through this.
Okay, I was actually uncomfortable around Luna because I genuinely did not know if I was attracted to him in any way, shape, or form at the time, and I don't even
Mhm.
know if I was. Because I cannot peer sync into my mind to know what my intentions were. But obviously, my intentions don't really matter in a situation like this. My
Yeah, but hold up.
intentions are what matter.
Could I just read something from this Reddit post real fast?
I do not mind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say your name in it, but for more content on your first names, pedophilia and pedophilic tendencies, refer to your name, the pedophile V3 Reddit post be from a few days prior to this message. It is also a community highlight post for ease of access. It is a little look into the online life of Mr. Your First Name. Also, the point is exclusively to show your name being a terrible person, but to highlight Mr. Your First Name being a terrible person who is a dumbass and says stupid shit online way too much, such as him wanting to turn his unrelevant. Yeah, but here, let me click on that post real fast.
By the way,
Oh, yeah, and it's just the Reddit post of, your prom photos and stuff like that.
I will confirm. That is actually true. I did say a lot of stupid shit when I was younger, and even when I was 18. That is true. That is
Yeah, I can
100%
tell that.
true.
But, yeah.
I am just stating what's true.
Cat person is you, right?
Yeah, cat person was me at the time. Yes.
Okay, back in March 29th, you said, I like lollies, lol, and this was last year, March 29th.
Yeah, I don't think I actually said that, and I don't.
Yeah, no, you did. I'll send a screenshot now.
By the way, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. That's not how I typed because I was on my phone at the time, and my phone would have never actually Okay, I thought originally that was originally that did actually say. I think that was a lowercase I. I'm not sure.
You also said 15-year-old can't be hot in January this year, and you
That's
said I know she's underage and I don't care last year
yeah. Both those
around
screenshots
Christmas.
are fake. Both those screenshots are edited.
Um,
That's
okay.
not how I actually type. For the record, I do not type like that at all. That in fact, you see, there's a difference between the I like lollies Lamel to I know she's underage something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here's some screenshots with Luna.
yeah, I have seen them. I know what you're talking about, but the
Yeah,
whole
let me just send these in here.
Yeah, that's actually Luna just spitting facts there.
Yeah, but
Luna's just straight up spitting facts.
and who's Yellow Lizard?
Me.
Yeah, okay.
I've gone by
You said at
1,
everyone.
2.
What I done today was an illegal act. I said in a joking manner that I loved a 16-year-old, but then instead of stopping, I took it a little too far. I did not do anything that would be incriminating, though, like send nudes or anything.
Yeah,
But what I did was illegal at least somewhat, and I apologize for that.
I was in just a panic. For reference.
That's not a good thing.
I was in a panic when I read that, and when I sent that.
Oh shit, wrong one.
I've never done that.
And let me just send that.
No, I know what you're. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just like to send that.
Yeah, but I was in a panic when I said that, so I should mention the fact that it wasn't.
Do you know who Yuna is? Let me just send the username.
Yeah, Yuna is Cheesecake, by the way. Yuna and Cheesecake.
Yeah, Cheesecake, and this was back in 2022, I think. Let me check.
No, like the screenshot was in 2024, February specifically.
Yeah, this was February this year, and Cheesecake was 16. That just made you horny, didn't it? They said yay. So you said, how am I able to make you horny? And then they said, because I am your little, and then you finish it off by saying little cum bucket.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh
Send
god.
that.
I know, go ahead, but yeah, even when I saw that originally, because to be honest, Elder Lionel, by the way, which is Chris Hansen, or what they want to be known as Chris Hansen, I believe is more just a joke than anything. Yeah, actually did come in, come in contact with that 16-year-old. Okay. Oh, also, I have seen full context of the screenshots. I think what I actually said.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was full context or not. That's still an insanely weird screenshot anyway. Hold up, let me just read this. This was February this year. You're right. No matter how much you try to help me, I don't treat you nice. I'm a monster that needs to be locked away forever. I will be turning myself into Scotch tomorrow, gather up all the evidence, make sure that I have no way of getting out of prison. I want to be locked in prison until I die. Please don't ruin my life.
That is straight up manipulative, and I will be honest with that. That is just manipulative, the way it
sounds. No, you typed this yourself.
No, I'm talking about me, from me.
Oh. So you were just lying, trying to manipulate people?
Not exactly lying. I kind of was mentally not in a good state, but still, that is very manipulative. The way it's worded is very manipulative, and I have actually not realized this.
All right, if I've looked through all the screenshot. If that's all, then I think we're done. Derp, you can leave. I'm gonna leave as well.
But like, I am trying to confirm a lot of the things are also.
Yeah, no. From what I've sent, a ton of these things are true.
Yeah, I could confirm some of them are not real or just fake because they do actually have. There is an actual group chat like that is logging all this shit, and I'm glad, and that is fine. That's perfectly fine, but I do think there are some actual screenshots that either are taken out of context or just straight up made up. And the thing is, I've never took any of these screenshots to confirm that.
Yeah, these were probably taken from people who,
But
know that you've been a pedophile.
But the whole Specky situation, it wasn't me just like doing anything. Specky was actually older than me, 21 years old.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about the other situation when you were with minors
also,
that were.
What about the screenshot where it says like, "I want you inside me"? Did you see that screenshot?
No, but that is concerning. Hold up.
Yeah, that is. I think that's actually fake. Cause I know that's fake. You know why I know that's fake? Because the actual original message was just Luna, babe, accept my friend request, and then he said, bro.
And Luna was 15, right?
Yeah, but I never told him. I never wanted him to be inside me. That is actually even worse.
Okay, yeah. So if that's all, then I think we're done. And
yeah,
see,
but I'm just telling you that screenshot is fake, and that.
Yeah, I haven't checked out that screenshot.
That is.
Yeah, but from what I have, all my evidence, I'll probably be forwarding this to your college, and if you don't send me anything that proves that you're kind of innocent, probably your local police as well. So see ya.
Wait, Hey, Isabel. For the record, both of you, I am trying my evidence to trying to get my actual evidence.